me and James have this joke that basically after becoming a mom, it's kind of like forced me to socialize. I'm not really like the person that you see outside and like starts talking to anyone. I'm very much an introvert. I feel like in the library, in the park, if you're in the supermarket, like if your kid does something funny or another parent could relate to what your kid is doing, it easily starts a conversation. Literally, like anytime I'm at the park, there's a parent with a child. Somehow Alaska or the child will want to play with each other, so like me and the parent will be close, so we just like start talking. And there's this mom that she's been going to the park now for maybe like 2 months, and she's Spanish speaking, so I've been practicing my Spanish with her. And Alaska is nice because Alaska gets to hear her talk in Spanish, so I'm like, this is good exposure. And she's also a stay-at-home mom, so we talk about like, you know, what it's like. But I think it's funny because I was like, before having Alaska, if I, you know, obviously if you don't have to talk to someone that you don't know, you're not going to talk to them. But I feel like naturally, just because kids somehow open that door, like there was another time that she was on the swing and she kept looking at a little boy on the swing. And so the mom and me were just like smiling at each other, like, and then like that awkward, like, oh, you see what I see? And then eventually we just started talking. But yeah, I think sometimes it's nice because like, as you see like the moms multiple times, it becomes like, okay, it's no longer just a child. It's like you're just like building this like casual friendship of just like seeing each other, seeing how you're doing. And there's this older lady, I tell James I love that lady. I guess she's the grandmother of a little girl who I met her at the library, but she started going to the park by my house, but we've seen each other a few times in the library, so we're like comfortable, but there's a language barrier. So she's Asian, so sometimes she'll talk to me and I don't know if she understands me, but I'll see her laughing. I'm like, I guess she understands. But it's cute because like even with Alaska, like she'll give her toys or like she'll play with her, and I don't know why it makes me think of my mom, which is sweet because like my mom lives very far from me. Not very far, it's like an hour and a half train ride, driving maybe like 50 minutes, but she doesn't drive here. She takes the train with my sisters. She doesn't like taking the train, so she doesn't come alone. And she always tells me like, since Alaska was born, she's like, the only thing I regret is like that you don't live close to me because I feel like I can't help you. And she doesn't work. Maybe I'll talk about it one day. But so she does have the availability in that sense to be around, but the distance just sucks. So when I see that lady, I'm like, it makes me think of like my mom and like another person, which is interesting. I think it's just because she's older and she has like, even though she's firm, she has like a warmth to her, and my mom is like that. Well, my mom is like an innocent older lady. If you know my mom, you would agree. But she is strict. And I think that's what reminds me of her when I think about her. So I'm like, oh, that's like a nice touch to like be staying at home, but meeting this lady who's older and gives me like mom feels. But yeah, I think it's just funny because I'm like, now small talk always happens anywhere we go with Alaska. Either, oh, she's cute, oh, she's doing this, and it becomes a conversation of how old she is and if they have kids, and now we're talking about what you like to eat or where you like to go. Like it just ends up going somewhere else, but it's cool. But yeah, it's like a special connection, I think, when I meet the moms, because it's like, even though your struggles are not mine, you share the piece of being a mom, so you get some insight of like that unique challenge, you know? Like, those are like my coworkers, right? That I see them like during my work, because you know I'm working, but I'm not working because I'm not getting paid, you know what I mean? Anyways, guys, take care. Bye-bye.